We got action. Brittany and Kelvin have a meeting. Kelvin representing Julie. Brittany representing Ken. Brittany goes in for the handshake. Realizes it's Kelvin. Both of them were too stunned to speak. Julie and Ken was so angry at each other that they didn't even notice Kelvin and Brittany's reaction when they saw each other. Their facial expressions was priceless. But before they get started, Julie wants the truth about Keith to come out. So Ken was married to Mama Nat. Julie was a side piece. She had no problem with being that. Now that the roles have reversed and Mama Nat is the side piece, now she mad. I don't even care about the result at this point. She's just mad because she looks stupid. You lose them how you got them. You just didn't think you was going to lose them to the same person who you thought you was winning against. But anyways, this ain't about y'all. Kelvin and Brittany got along and they started arguing with each other. He's talking about why you didn't tell me your name was Sean. I don't go by that name anymore. Why you didn't tell me your last name was Israel? That's my maiden name. Bacchus was my marital name. When I got divorced, I never changed it. So I guess both y'all got some secrets. This is just the beginning. He's disgusted. She's disgusted. Y'all been doing some real freaky things with each other, huh? And all along, that was your brother and sister. So she don't want nobody to know anything. She want to continue on with the case. She's talking about all them secrets I told you. Don't think you're going to be using any of those secrets to win this case. Girl, he already has. Where's your daddy's PI? But he got one for Julie. How you think he found out about the hidden house and those offshore properties you thought your daddy was gonna hide? He ain't gonna find them too. So you might as well go ahead and take this L. The whole daddy situation is definitely gonna come out. She's talking about there is no way I'm gonna let you win. He already has. Y'all about to go to war. War. Huh. Good God, y'all. But let me tell you this, Brittany. Don't go running back to Dalen now, because you've been treating Dalen real dirty. I hope when you attempt to, when you try, Dalen says, you know what, I don't think this is going to work out. That way you lose them both. I'm ready for what else y'all about to give us on this today. Then we got Anthony having second thoughts about not staying with Shayla. He doesn't like being away from Kai. I just want to be there for my son. Well, stop working out with Rolanda in the mornings. Shayla too busy thinking you at the gym, right? That man don't know which way in the wind he want to fly. But Rolanda told him she want Natasha back working out with them. He said, okay. This will be fun. Then we got Shayla and Angelina. Shayla feel discouraged. Still feels some type of way about Anthony not living there. Angelina tells her to let God fight her battles. That is true. It's funny how you want God to fight the battle that you started. You broke up that man's marriage on purpose. You know, a covenant under God in the first place. Just so you can have him. And tricked him into getting pregnant. Now you want to ask God for help. Because things aren't going the way you wanted them to. When you were doing the devil's work in the first place. But anyway, what's going on with Angelina? She's been holding that Bible real close lately. Maybe they heard us in a comment about getting Jesus back popping in these skits. And that skit with Shayla and Zashra, y'all ain't missed nothing. Same old, same old. Repeated skit, literally. Then we got Q showing up at midnight on Father's Day. Well, technically, it ain't even Father's Day anymore. It's Monday. Him and old girl out there arguing. Sherman come outside. Sherman said, y'all need to stop arguing and calm down. He said they interrupting his thing with him and Nita. He got a baby already. Alright, Diddy. Then that skit with Tamara and Momo and her roaches. Tamara said they actually did a good job, but they was throwing hella shade at Simone. Simone said she ain't doing a music video if they gonna be there. She don't want to cross paths with them. Tamara, I need you to pay attention, girl. Especially when all of y'all are together and Dee's around. Because y'all got an infestation at that dance studio with roaches. Then we got Frank. And in the word of Michael Bless, that boy is more tender than an oxtail. Oxtail tender. He asked his baby mama if she been messing around with anybody else. Because remember in the other skit, he told her that she felt a little loose down there. Well, sir, maybe you lack in some areas. Maybe you need to be contacting Terry's doctor. Uncle Doodle skip. And skip. BK and Zoe coming back to Atlanta. Skip.